Hey everyone, Ryan Walsh here with Hard Money Bankers on another episode of Market Makers. Today we got a really special guest. It was voted in from the people of Facebook.
Yep,
So this is Andrew Kabatchnik. He is a CPA, certified public accountant,
I am.
and we're here today because it's the lovely season that everyone loves. And I'm not talking about the holidays; I'm talking
No.
about tax season, right? So
It's
we all,
coming.
it's coming, and we all got to deal with it.
That's right.
So in North Jersey, you're well known. You're well respected. Everybody loves you. But this will be going out to New Jersey, PA, Delaware. So a lot of new people will see you here.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thankfully, through the grapevine, I've actually recently picked up a small chunk of clients down in the Philly area.
Nice.
I know some people down there. I tend to split my time mostly between New York and New Jersey.
Yep.
But like I said, I got a small chunk in Philly. I come down south here and there when I'm needed. So I kind of spread myself out a little bit here and there.
Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, with that said, let's dive in. I mean, you have your own practice, right? So your
I
own
do.
business.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've been
So
fully on my own for about 3 years now.
okay.
Before that, I was kind of building up. I got licensed back in 2012, the end of 2012. And from there, I started. We know how it goes. It's probably the same for you guys. When you started out, I picked up like a couple, one or two clients here, one or two there. And as the word got out, it kind of spread more and more to the point where, like, this is my quietest time of year usually leading up to the holidays, and I got like 3 or 4 referrals this week, and that's crazy for me because it's my
That's an
quiet.
awesome week. Right. Yeah.
You know.
So, I mean, let's talk about that. I mean, because a lot of people who are watching this, they're
Yeah,
entrepreneurs in some way,
yeah, definitely.
right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you said you started out with one or two, and it kind of went from referrals, but you have to take care of that one or two, right?
Oh,
So,
definitely, definitely. Listen, when you have clients in your business, my business, I mean, we have rates, we have schedules of rates and points for you guys, and interest rates and fees for me, and the whole bit. But none of that matters if you're not taking care of your clients. If my clients come to me with a notice or a question or this or that, I'm getting back to them quickly. Your clients is probably, if you're taking too long to close a deal or get a draw or whatever the case is, there's hard money lenders out there. There's CPAs out there. We're not
right.
ones. So it's all about the service.
Exactly, exactly. I think that's highly underrated. People
Oh,
people look at
definitely.
lenders, they look at CPA, and they're just thinking, it's just another one. No, I mean, we're so different. It's all about the service, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
where you make your money because you have to show your value in your response time. Like, are you picking up
Yeah.
the phone at 12 o'clock at night? Like, you don't want to, right?
No.
But you're
No.
going
Yeah, if
to.
I'm up, listen, I during tax season, I there was a few clients that I was answering emails and phone calls for at like midnight and again at like 4 in the morning. And they're like, what's happening here? What this guy sleep? And the answer to that is during tax season, I don't too much. But
Yeah, and I'm not trying to promote saying call us at 12 o'clock or 4
no,
o'clock.
no.
But what I am
Unless you
saying,
really need to.
unless you really need to, but what I am saying is if you are trying to start your own business, right,
Yeah.
you're going to have to make some sacrifices, right?
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
all just a vacation. At some point, you do get to decide what days you're going to say, you know what, not tonight, right? Because you've
Yeah.
gotten to that point. But when you're starting out, or when it's tax season, right, heavy
Yep.
season, you got to be on. You got to be on, and you got to be ready to do that. It's a
That's the name
sacrifice.
of the game because
Yeah.
like I said, there's plenty of us out there. So if even for you real estate investors that are coming to us, if you're letting the phone ring and you're not picking it up for the next deal, there's plenty of other investors out there that'll pick up the phone and snag that deal. And guess who that wholesaler is going to next for the next?
Yep. Exactly. It's
Won't be so quick to come back to you. Now things happen, of course, and they'll understand. But if it's a consistent thing,
Yep.
they're going back to the investor that's picking up the phone. You know.
Exactly.
Contractor, the investor, whoever it is,
No, I think that's such good advice that I think is going to go under everybody's radar. Pick up the phone, right? Pick
Yep.
up the phone.
And even if you don't have an answer or know the answer, or you can't speak at that moment, that's okay. If somebody comes to me with a question, I don't always know the answer off the top of my head. That's not the way it goes. I'll respond to them. I'll say, look, I don't know. I'll get back to you.
Communicate. Got to communicate.
That's it.
Yeah. So
it's not all about knowing right away.
Exactly. You don't have to, right? But
No.
you let them know you're on it, and that's all.
Yeah.
That's what they need to know.
100%.
Yeah. So, I mean, you work with real estate people a lot. I mean, what's different working with a real estate investor versus anyone else in any other industry, right?
You know what? There's so many powerful tools in the real estate world that not everybody else has access to, right? Number one, there's those nifty 1031 exchanges. A lot of us know what they are, right? There's self-directed IRAs, right? Self-directed IRAs are big in the real estate world. Now, there's other things you could do with them, but real estate, they're very powerful. 1031 exchanges, cost segregation studies. Who else has cost segregation studies?
Exactly.
The rental properties, nobody. And that gets you, especially when you're picking up properties year after year after year, you're going to consistently have those huge depreciation numbers.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there's so many. That's the thing. In the tax world, there's powerful tools for a lot of people in business. Real estate just tends to, I don't know why they came to us for all the powerful tools, but real estate just has more than the average business, I think.
It absolutely does, yeah. Speaking from being in other industries, nothing is even close to real estate. So.
Yeah, no.
So, yeah, I mean, well, now I'm going to ask you for the free advice question. I told you I wasn't going to grill you on it, but
that's okay.
On the tax laws,
yeah,
whether it's New Jersey or not, what's one law that you would say most people are not aware of or they should be aware of that you think people should know about?
So if you're active in a business, and this is almost any business that you're active in, not just real estate. And this, just beware for our real estate agent friends, this unfortunately does not pertain to you in New Jersey because they don't allow you to be an LLC as a realtor in New Jersey. But for a lot of businesses that you're active in, going with the S corporation instead of a partnership or the single member LLC can save you a lot of money on self-employment taxes. So that's a big key. And the other big keys are the ones that I mentioned with especially in real estate, the powerful depreciation, 1031 exchanges. And actually the powerful depreciation has come into play for a lot of different businesses now with the bonus depreciation. Grant Cardone bought a jet and wrote it all off right away.
How you recommend for your clients buy a jet?
Yeah, listen, if you could get a jet, I'll be over in a little bit. Wherever you guys want to go, I'm good to go. But seriously, that sounds crazy, right? But it's true. And that changed with the new tax law in the end of 2017. Starting mostly in 2018, but
yeah. Oh, got it. So, all right. I mean, you've given out a lot of good advice here, right? You've told us what a good CPA is, communication.
Yep.
I mean, I guess I'll give you the opportunity here to sell yourself and a little bit of your services. So why Andrew versus somebody else that I might be looking to shop for here?
Listen, like I mentioned, there's plenty of CPAs out there that you could be talking to. I think what sets me apart is, and my clients, any of my clients that are out there can definitely vouch for this, is you're getting in touch with me. If you email me, if you call me, it's not taking me days and days to get back to you, right? Even if like I said, even if I don't know the answer right away, I'm at least acknowledging that your communication to me exists and letting you know that I'm getting back to you as soon as possible, right? The answer might take a day. The answer might take 2 days. But you're hearing that I recognize that I heard from you. And unfortunately, not all CPAs do that. So a lot of people get comfortable and they don't realize that the communication is key. And that's really in any business.
Yeah.
I don't look. I don't know everything. None of us do. There's certain areas where I'm better than others. There's certain areas where others are better than me. And luckily, that's another thing that I easily recognize. And if it's not something up my alley, I'll know who to get you to. Whereas a lot of CPAs will try to take it on, maybe screw it up.
Yep.
Like I do payroll. I have another accountant that I know that I send my payroll to. I don't actually do the 1031. I'm not a 1031 intermediary. I don't do cost segregation studies. I know other people that do them and then send me the reports. And we review the reports. I review the reports with the expert to make sure I'm on the same page with them as to what it says to me. You know?
That's perfect. I mean, what else? That's all you. I mean, for me, I just want one guy, right?
Yeah.
However you handle it, totally up to you. But
you don't care.
Yeah.
You just want it done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what you're saying. You know, that's what you do. You get it done. So
yeah,
I appreciate that.
How about you guys? Throw it out. What kind of clients do you guys look for, and who's your?
I mean, client-wise, it's reciprocal. Meaning, we just want somebody who picks up the phone. I mean, we've dealt with people who have 500 credit. You know, we don't care about that, right? We're not looking at your credit. We're just looking at somebody who can A, pick up the phone, B, take responsibility, right? Like,
100%, definitely.
You know, you got to take care of your job. We'll take care of ours, and that's it.
Yep.
You know, everything else is so secondary, even tertiary. Like, just communicate and quickly, right? So what you're saying, like, I may not know the answer to the same thing, right? But I'll get back to you in a day, in or two, which is faster than most people even give you the acknowledged receipt.
Exactly, 100%.
So you know, our business operates very similarly there, Andrew. Even though we're completely different, the key aspects to a successful business: communicate and be efficient to your customer. So.
Definitely, I agree.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Andrew. I mean, is there anything else you wanna call out here for everyone who's watching, or?
Listen, when you're starting your business, whether it's real estate or not, the one of the worst things you could do for yourself is try to structure everything yourself, right? CPAs, yes, CPAs, lawyers, any professional costs you money. Education in the real estate business costs you money, right? None of this is free. The thing is that my fees are much cheaper, and the education usually is much cheaper than what's going to happen if you don't call us, right? For the most part.
Yeah, and that's a tough sale, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's
you
true.
want to structure it correctly the first time.
It's a tough sell until you go through it and realize that I'm right.
Exactly.
And it's much my fees, personally, my fees are cheaper when you come to me beforehand, because it's much easier for me to deal with it in front than deal with the headaches and the cleanup after. That's just the way it is. It's the way it's much easier. It's less time consuming. It's much simpler. So my fees reflect that.
Yeah. I mean, for whoever's listening, it is so true. Get it structured right now.
Yeah.
It's cheaper for you. It's easier for you. It's better. I know it probably doesn't seem too important yet, but it is. It really is. So give Andrew a call. Get it structured correctly the first time.
Yeah. And if any of your listeners have just like quick questions or anything like that, I'm happy to hop on and answer quick questions before they become my client.
Yeah. That's always a great way. You know, do some knowledge transfer beforehand. So if you're watching this video, you see Andrew's contact information below here. You know, feel free to email him, give him a call, and you know, just see what Andrew's about. He's a great guy. You know, like I said, he's well respected in the Jersey area, New York area, so and Philly now. But yeah, reach out. Andrew, thank you. And I wish you luck this tax season.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I'm sure I'll be hearing from some people. I look forward to it, and I appreciate you having me on. Really.
Of course, Andrew. All righty. Appreciate
All
it.
right.
Take
Thanks a
care.
lot. See you later, man. Take care.